Look, up in the sky. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a vegetable. Wait until you hear the latest idea for farming vegetables. Frito-Lay's latest offering is called Cracker Jacked, and liven up your lunch break with a musical lunchbox. Welcome to this week's Food News Today. Let's get started. It's time to forget about those open air and big spaces. The latest in local farming is happening amongst cramped quarters and skyscrapers. How is this possible? Well, it's called vertical farming. It's an idea born by Singaporean entrepreneur Jack Ning, who says he can produce 5 times as many vegetables as regular farming processes by heading up to the sky, not out to the land. Just think skyscrapers with vegetables growing out of the windows. His technology is called a Go-Grow. It looks like a 30-foot Ferris wheel. Trays of vegetables are stacked in an aluminum A-frame that rotates. Plants receive equal light, airflow, and water. Now, the whole thing is just about 60 square foot, a viable option for small city spaces, and it also means that vegetables could grow right next to grocery stores. American plant scientists are still debating the efficiency of this system over the standard greenhouse plan, and also implementing farm scrapers on a wide commercial scale could be tough. Rooftop greenhouses, already those in operation by Gotham Greens in Brooklyn or Loofah Farms in Montreal, could be a better option. But in Singapore, the first commercial farm has now opened, and it's a success. According to reports from Channel News Asia, despite being 5 to 10% more expensive than regular veggies, sky green vegetables are, get this, flying off the shelf. I know you've heard about Frito-Lay's latest offering to induce the world of snacks into the next generation. It's called Cracker Jacked. The newest version of the beloved Cracker Jacks will contain snack mixes or popcorn clusters or Power Bite wafers that contain coffee. According to the company, the Power Bites contain about 70 milligrams of caffeine in each 2-ounce packet. Now that's more than a cup of coffee and will only be marketed to adults. Right. So will this be a success or failure? We headed to Facebook to find out. And here's the answers. No, fail. But I agree with Holly when she says it seems that the marketing department is woefully misguided. Rather than a pathetic attempt to be hip and modern, why not capitalize on the nostalgic memories associated with this iconic brand? Give me back my Cracker Jacks. The Portuguese sandwich company 1000 Tastes Limited has put a lot more thought into your lunch than you ever would, and has come up with, get this, the Soundwich. It's part lunchbox and part music box. Now there's 7 different sandwich options. Each one comes in a vintage-looking metal box that plays music. And that's not all. Each sandwich has been created by a different chef who also picked the accompanying music. Sandwich options include mango, avocado, and tomato, sardine escabeche with eggplant, green pepper and tomato, and at only 7.5 euros a sandwich, now that's a little under 10 bucks. It's not that much more expensive than a sandwich just by itself. Just like Cracker Jack, we talked a lot on this show about new foods and products, so we want to leave you today with some old school junk food ads. These were collected by the Huffington Post, and it reminds us just how far companies used to go to sell their products. According to this ad from 1934, Baby Ruth's had the right kind of sugar to fuel your body. This Coca-Cola ad lets us know that Coca-Cola is a healthful beverage that can relieve fatigue and exhaustion in men, students, wheelmen, athletes, and ladies. And if your child has a toothache, no problem. Just give them a cocaine drop. This ad from 1955 would never make it in New York City these days. Even infants drink soda. That's all for this week's edition of Food News Today. I hope you'll check out our new website design at supermarketguru.com and send us a message on Facebook or Twitter. We'd love to hear from you. Food News Today is sponsored by Conagra Foods, who shares with me the desire to provide the most current, interesting, and unbiased food news. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.